you beauties, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. It is that time of the day where we take weird and wonderful things and package them in a top 10 list. It's excited, I'm excited, don't know about you. I'm Rebecca Felgate and today we are doing top 10 creepiest deep sea creatures. Oh my goodness, I have to tell you guys, like, deep sea creatures really freak me out, so I'm gonna try and get through this without bombing, but you know, fingers crossed. So first up guys, I want to hear from you. What is your favourite animal and why? Let me know in the comments section below. I for one love owls and they don't go anywhere near the sea because ugh. Now the ocean takes up 4/5 of the world and is very much unexplored. There are all kinds of things living down there, so I have picked the creepiest deep sea creatures and have made them into a top 10 just for you. Essentially it is a list of all of the monsters that you didn't think existed but actually do right down there in the sea. In at number 10 we have the Frilled Shark. Yes, a shark with frills. Now looking at this absolutely terrifies me. It's some kind of cross between a shark and a snake, like absolutely no thank you. The Frilled Shark is classed as a living fossil and exhibits primitive features. Now it's around 2 meters long, so 6.5 foot. That is a big shark. It has an eel-like body with anal fins and 6 gills. Now it preys on smaller sharks by lunging at them like a snake. Ugh. These sharks can be found anywhere from around 1,200 feet deep to 1,500 feet, and they're mostly in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. In at number 9, the creepiest deep sea creature with the best name, it is the Scarcastic Fringehead. I mean, oh my goodness, look at this deep sea creepy creature. Like, it doesn't look sarcastic at all, it looks like it's being very serious when it says it's going to eat you. For me, it looks like a rainbow Death Eater from the deep depths of hell. The Scarcastic Fringehead lives 240 feet below sea level. It is a foot-long fish, so around 30 centimeters, and they are found in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of California. Now these fish like to live in little nooks and crannies. They like to live in discarded pieces of rubbish in the ocean, and they'll pop out and come and get you if you try and disturb them. For example, this fish will engage in a mouth wrestle with other Scarcastic Fringeheads if they have turf disputes. Now they have a big old face. Look at that big old face. That is defense mechanism right there. They have needle-sharp teeth that could really pierce human skin if they came in contact with them, but they're not a major threat to human beings. So next up we have the Gulper Eel. That's right, the Gulper Eel. I have some kind of like sympathy with this Gulper Eel. It swims around the ocean with its mouth wide open, hoping just to catch some food, and I kind of feel like that's me on a Friday night after like a long week. But then the sympathy stops when I look at its face and I think, oh my goodness, you could straight up engulf me. The Gulper Eel lives 3,000 feet below sea level and is luckily rarely seen by humans. Its mouth is much larger than its body and it can span 2.5 feet in length, so around 75 centimeters. Whilst the Gulper Eel has a massive mouth, it has comparatively very small teeth, so it can only eat smaller things. Essentially, the Gulper Eel is just a big show-off. In at number 7, we have the Snaggletooth Fish. The Snaggletooth, also known as star eaters, a deep-sea stormid fish. Now this fish is even creepier as it's luminous. It has a light-up red chin, guys. A physical light-up red chin. It uses this bright chin to lure in prey, which is usually smaller fish. I mean, look at its milky glazed over eyes. I just can't even. Now this fish is found at around 500 meters deep in the sea and is around 26 centimeters long. In at number 6 we have the giant spider crab. That's right. Now this terrifying crustacean lives 1,000 feet below the sea and can reach up to 12 foot long. This is the biggest crustacean in the ocean. Often called the Japanese spider crab, this snippy little snipster lives off the southern coast of the Japanese island of Honshu. Now they'll eat anything including shellfish, they can pry stuff open with their claws, they'll eat dead fish and plants at the bottom of the ocean. Now some people even go as far as to say that if dead bodies sink to the bottom of the oceans, of sailors, etc., these crabs will eat them. No. Ramping up the creepy at number 5, we have the Goblin Shark. Yes, that is its actual factual name, the Goblin Shark. The Goblin Shark lives around 1,300 feet below sea level and is legit terrifying. This prehistoric nightmare has a family lineage dating back 125 million years. Now this shark is pink in colour, has a flattened snout, is about 3.4 metres long, so 11 foot, and hunts for fish and crustaceans on the bottom of the ocean. Now these are found around most of the world. You can find them off the coast of Australia, off the coast of North America, around the coast of Africa, and even off the coast of some European islands. Creepiest still at number 4, we have Tiburnia. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's creepy anyway. Now the Tiburnia is a red jellyfish. It's big, it's creepy. Have a look at this deep sea jelly. Instead of tentacles, it has feeding arms. Just flappy feeding arms. I can't deal with the flappy feeding arms. This big red nightmare lives about 4,000 feet down in the ocean and has big fleshy oral arms. I can't. This jellyfish lives so far down in the ocean that we don't know a lot about it, but we do know that it's found in the Pacific Ocean. In at number 3, we have the Humpback Anglerfish. You know this fish, you've seen it, it's depicted in Finding Nemo. It is just as terrifying in real life, if not more so, because this is, as Landon would say, real life right now. The Humpback Anglerfish is often understandably called the common black devil and lives up to 6,000 feet below the sea. I am so afraid of this fish, I don't even know what to do with myself. Let me tell you the creepiest thing about these creatures. All of the males are absolute creeps. They go around the ocean looking for a female humpback anglerfish. They attach on like a parasite and live there forever, sharing sperm with her. Oh my god, guys, just get off their back. Now these beasties live so deep down in the sea that we rarely see them, but we do know they're found mainly in New Zealand. In at number 2, we have one of the biggest, creepiest deep sea nightmares, the vampire squid of hell. I'm not making it up, that's its actual name, the vampire squid of hell. This hellish squid has the largest eye in the world. It has light up mucus and talons on its tentacles. Oh my god. It is actually neither a squid nor a vampire. It is more like an octopus and it eats particles of matter like marine snow. Now if you don't know what marine snow is, it's actually particles of decomposing stuff that float down to the bottom of the ocean. Kind of gross. It's actually very well adapted for its environment and it lives around 3,000 feet deep in the ocean where there isn't much oxygen. For me, I just can't get over the glowing mucus. No. Okay guys, so we have reached that point in our most amazing top 10 creepiest deep sea creatures where we have to pick the creepiest creature. Oh my goodness, the things we have seen, but there is one winner here for me. The creepiest thing I've probably ever seen in my life. It is the blobfish. Now the blobfish gets its name because it looks very much like just that. A blob. A blob with the face of an angry Yorkshireman maybe, but a blob no less. Now this gelatinous mass lives 3,500 feet down in the ocean, mostly around Australia and New Zealand. In 2013 it was voted the world's ugliest creature, and you can absolutely see why. Now its body density is actually lighter than water, which means it can float around the seabed looking for things to eat. But just like look at its face, would you invite this fish to a party? No, I don't think so. So guys, that has been our most amazing top 10. That was the top 10 creepiest deep sea creatures. I'm Rebecca Felgate. Let me know what you thought to today's list in the comments section below. Also be sure to like, share and subscribe to our fabulous channel.